Hey everyone, Taz here. Today we're doing a cheap versus expensive snowmobile challenge. We got the Polaris SK 700, which you can find for probably around $2,000 or so, versus a fully built out Polaris Boost 165. We're going to be throwing it into some racing as well as backwoods riding, as well as some hill climbing, and see if this old sled can really keep up with these modern sleds. But anyway, let's jump into it and see if it can handle it. Start off, we're gonna hit up the woodland track here and do a couple quick laps and see what this SK 700 is capable of. So let's just jump, let's get into it. Running on soft snow just to make this fair, since the retros do not do great in the softer snow. Pretty good little section through the whoops. Not going to be able to clear that. Ooh, okay. Not a great start here. Struggling to get up that. Okay. It keeps some speed around the corner. This bumpy section. Really wide turd. Not too bad though. The next section here. All the way over the little tabletop. I don't think we're clearing any of these. Yep, big case. Do the finish line. Back over the top. There's a lot of speed here. Barely making it up. Ooh. Back down. Yeah, not a bad first lap. Let's see if I can carry enough speed to go through this first jump again. Highly doubt it. It's a pretty hard one to clear, considering these nasty whoops. Yeah, there's no way we're making it. A lot better than the first one though. Try to get a little bit better line here maybe. Get inside. There we go. I think this is a much better improvement. Ooh. Lost a bit of time there, it's okay. Right back up to the top. See if I can't cut a little bit off this corner. I think it's really hard to turn. Go downhill. Okay, we'll go for one more lap. See if I can optimize this a little bit. Just gonna go for a jump onto that right spot. Ah, we got stuck again. Okay. Short little time loss. So hard to turn. We had a pretty good line going here. Got it in. Perfect. Get through the middle section. Perfect. There we go. Top. Not too bad. Yeah, let's try not to go for a jump and hit the left side maybe. Yeah, there we go. That was clean. Good third lap. Good speed, and there we have it. Not too bad for this thing. All right, let's swap over to the boost. All right, 3 laps. Let's rip. So much more power. Immediate gain of speed. Can easily clear these now. Means we can probably get over this pretty easy. Oh yeah, beautiful. Even a little bit too far. I don't even think this is gonna be close. So much more power. Just eating these whoops right up. Ooh. The squirreliness reset there. A little less gas on that. See if I can clear this uphill though. Nice. Cut it short. A lot more agile on these corners. Really good downhill. Little squirreliness. Okay. A little bit of a case there, but we still made it. We can take an inside line with this. Oh yeah, fly right through all that. A little bit of case. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be even close. In this case, it's fun and all, but it don't have power. Go out of turd. Okay, let's finish strong. One more lap. Bounce off the tab there. Drift into the corner here. Okay. Take this left side again. Over the tabletop. Nice over that. Finish this last corner. There we have it. Smoking fast time, probably. Comparison. But both very fun. But I don't think it could beat riding a modern boost like this. All right, let's check out the other track now and see how it compares there. All right, we're back on the SKS 700 and we are on High Peaks track now. We're gonna be starting from this point here. I believe this is the starting zone, but let's just get into it. This track has a lot more jumps, so it's probably gonna be a lot more difficult for the SKS, considering it can't get enough speed to clear most of these. But we'll still give it its fair chance. It also has a lot of tight corners, so I'm sure we can try to save some time on that. Yeah, these are gonna be a pain. I think we're gonna press start here. I think our best plan is to probably just roll over those. But this track is definitely gonna be a bit more brutal. Almost clear that one. Not quite, still get stuck. Okay, that one we can definitely probably ride over. Third. These zones were mostly fine. Not clearing that. Maybe get a little pop off this. Not really. Not too bad for this section though. Handle it decently. This one we're definitely not getting enough speed. Just gonna have to roll. Swing it back to the left. Okay. Pushing the end of lap 1. See how we can improve the next lap. I think most of our time saving is going to be these corners as well as the beginning portion. Can we clear this jump? Oh, just barely short. Might be able to get it. Goodness. Okay, lap 2. Let's see if we can't improve a little bit of this first section. Still nowhere near clearing that. Yes. So we have to roll that one for sure. Just see if we can't like really shave some off. Okay, yeah, definitely roll that one. Okay. Got some of that corner. This one I believe we can just go for. Nice. Solid. Okay. Bring it up over to the left. Baby, turn. There we go. We're taking a nice right. So far, solid. Second lap. That's when we got a roll, I believe. Yep. Nice. Lefty. Pushing lap number 3. See if we can't shave off a little bit more in lap 3. So can't quite make that one. Goodness, these first two are just brutal. Okay. Try this one more time. Can we clear it? Ooh, okay, we just barely made it across it. Okay. Roll that one. Full throttle with that first little bump. All gas. Back in. Full throttle this one. Right on top. Perfect. Full throttle going. Turn in best you can. Pull off striker. Disqualified. These wide turns are so difficult. These tight turns will be. Okay. Big winding right. No speed. We're top of that. Couple last turns here. See if we can't shave a little off. Nice. Okay, we're almost at the finishing lap bit here. Turn in there. Last corner. To the finish line. Can't quite make that jump. And there we have it. SKS. Struggling quite a bit on this. Let's see how the boost handles it. Back on the boost. Let's rip. Sure, we're going to be able to clear pretty much all these jumps now. So it's going to be about optimizing our jumping. As well as corners. Pretty decent start. A little rough on those whoops there. Okay. Good first. Clear into the next one. Whoopsie. Cover that. Cover the top of that. Oh. Got her back there. Popping this upper section, clear all that. Nice. A big wide banking turn to this one. Good clearance. Make that a bit slower. These ones we can get speed on and clear. Pretty much there. That was actually not too bad. Okay, pretty solid first lap. A little bit of improvements we could do. This one, I don't think we need to go quite as fast. Yeah, that was good. Corner. We're just gonna go around that one. Whoops. Thanks. Bad driving. User error. That's Snowmobile's fault. Nice. Yeah, we might be able to make up some time here. Goodness. Paste that one again. Just want to turn that sharp. Nice. Whoops. Jumped a little bit in the wrong direction. Okay. Nice. Okay. Finishing the second lap, not too bad. Just a couple missed jumps. Gotta work on my turning. Far on that. Not a bad start. Careful on these corners. Whoops, we're catching my skeet. Focus so I can finish this lap good. Oh. Halfway through this lap, we can finish it good. Ooh. Weird pop on that one. Okay, last corners. Strong. Nice. There we go. Last corner here. And a pretty solid time, even with our bit of mistakes. Like, it just comes down to the SKS is slow and steady, and this one just has so much power and steering. You just gotta really control it and keep it steady, otherwise you're going to end up jumping everywhere. Moving on, now let's get into something more reasonable and do some backcountry through the trees riding, something you might actually do on that older sled. This one we're riding on Baldy Mountain. We're just going to do some nice chill riding. See how we do through the trees and such, which I think this is more where this will shine as I hit a tree. Maybe do a little bit of hill climbing as well. Already, honestly, really solid for just laid back riding like this. But I still think it was fun, you know, riding down track, see how it handled. It's definitely not the most agile. But as long as you keep your line going, you just keep your eyes forward, I think it's okay. Let's get up that hill right there, a little fine. Right up this creek, see where it takes us. Nice, jump that bank. Little Willie. By no means are you getting up something steep. But as long as you keep your momentum, this snowmobile holds up pretty solid. Definitely losing momentum, and it's not even that steep yet. Stuck. Squeeze through that. I do not think we got a hill climber in this. Maybe a side hiller. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of cruising slowly up the hill. By no means at a fast pace. And we are on soft snow. A little bit more on the firmer end. It's not doing absolutely terrible. I think it's just, you know, it's a good chill experience with this old sled. Not going Mach 10 up the hill. We're enjoying it. Taking it smooth. I don't think we're getting much further than this. Does not like the side hill. Just loses momentum. Yep, there it goes. Starts sinking. About as far as we're getting. Doesn't not really like to stay going up. Very hard to maneuver. Maybe we get a little further. Not much. Not bad. We made it clear up to there. You know, maybe about almost halfway up the mountain. We're still mostly in the lesser non-steep area, but not bad. Switch over to Boost and show them how it's done. So much more power. Go wherever we want. Only issue is, can you handle it? Look out, tree. Coming through. Oh, hit that a little too hard. He's right up that creek. Guess we're gonna take a little detour right here. Oh, this open area. Absolutely nothing stands in this thing's way. You hop on an old sled and it's fun, but if you ever get a chance to ride something like this, I don't think you can ever go back. It's just too much fun. Oh my goodness. Trees are getting so thick I can't tell where we're going. Oop, caught a tree. Too thick to go through that. We're gonna be way up the mountain. We're not cruising, we're straight flying. If you're wondering how I'm going up this, we are getting on soft snow. Keep that in mind. Excuse me, tree. Getting through. Like that, we're at basically the top, not the tippy top, but a lot farther than any SKS could go in a pretty short amount of time here. I think that's going to wrap up this video of comparing the cheap versus expensive Polaris SKS versus the Patriot Boost 165. Hope you guys enjoyed this little fun comparison video and taking these out for a rip on the tracks, as well as some backcountry and hill climbing. If you've been enjoying my content or my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button or like, as we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day and take care.